Hello YouTube. Today I'm going to show you how to replace a wheel ABS speed sensor on a Lincoln MKZ. I'm going to be replacing both driver and front passenger wheel ABS speed sensor. This is the same procedure for a Ford Fusion as well. If you're new to my channel, make sure to check it out and hit that subscribe button. The goal is to get to 2,000 subscribers by the end of next year, so let's do it. You might be wondering why you want to change the ABS wheel speed sensor on your Lincoln MKZ or Ford Fusion. Here were my first symptoms. I would get a service advanced track warning when I'm driving, along with other warnings such as adaptive headlight, fault, and pre-collision assist not available. These would go away after I stopped the car and started it back on. All these warning lights going off caused my transmission to shift funny, sometimes completely cutting off power. The adaptive suspension would not work, causing a stiff ride, and the power steering wouldn't work, making it difficult to turn the wheel. So I asked my fellow MKZ owners from the Real Lincoln MKZ Enthusiasts page on Facebook, and they pointed me to the ABS wheel speed sensor malfunctioning. Only one other MKZ owner said that they ended up replacing the ABS control module, which is a very expensive repair. So I thought I'd try out the speed sensors first before I check out the control module. So if you're experiencing any of those symptoms I've had, I'm 95% sure that it's a faulty ABS wheel speed sensor, because I installed my new ones and it fixed my issues. My car is driving Lincoln smooth now. For this project, you're going to need two new ABS wheel speed sensors, which you can order off Rock Auto. I paid $100 Canadian for the pair. One sensor is for the left and the other one's for the right side, so you must order them separately. You're going to need a small flathead screwdriver, preferably a small one, a lug nut wrench or a power tool to remove the wheel, a car jack, and a wrench with an 8mm socket. I made a video on how to properly jack up this vehicle, so check it out in the description below before starting on this project. I'm starting off on the passenger side by removing the wheel. Here's a nice look at the adaptive suspension that these things have. This here is the ABS wheel speed sensor. This is the one we're going to change out. The sensor itself is secured by an 8mm bolt, which we'll take off later on. Start off by removing the wire from the bracket. There are two brackets up here, as you can see. Now comes the tedious part. You need a lot of patience for this. This red tab needs to be pushed back. In a perfect world, this can be done by squeezing the connection and pulling back the release to release the clip. I have lots of sand and debris stuck in my connection, so I struggled for almost 30 minutes trying to release the clip. I found a solution though, which took me like 2 minutes to do. Go to the other side of the connection. You will see another red tab inside there. Gently lift up that red tab and push it inwards using a small flathead screwdriver. Once pushed in, go check the other side to see if the red tab on the other side has popped out. This is what a popped out red tab looks like on the other side. Now you can finally remove the connection by gently pulling the connection out. I've seen a lot of other videos where people end up breaking the red clip. You can definitely prevent that if you follow the method I showed you, where you use the screwdriver to push out the clip from the other side. Also, you probably don't have to go through all these complications if you're connection isn't covered with sand and debris, it should come off easily by pressing the connection tab and pulling it back. You can now use a ratchet to remove the 8mm bolt holding the sensor in place. After that's done, use a bigger flathead screwdriver and pry out the rivet holding the wire in place. Now let's grab the new sensor. Make sure you are using the correct sensor for each side. If you ordered parts from Rock Auto, you can match the part number easily, like how I'm doing right here. The new sensor also comes with mounting brackets, which I'm not going to use because the original brackets are in perfect condition. Also, the original brackets look like they're secured using the same bolt used for the stabilizer link. It would be very unnecessary to change it out, so just use the old bracket. As you can see, this is an OEM Ford product. Rock Auto has many aftermarket brands for the sensor, but I suggest going with the original because it saves you a lot of time and headache in the long run. Anyways, just remove these brackets and you're good to go. Here's a comparison of the new sensor versus the old sensor that I just pulled out. As you can see, it's the same sensor, so no need to worry. Connect the new sensor wire into the plug with the red tab and secure it by pushing in the red tab. So this tab here, once you're connected, just push that in so it can secure the connection in. Once connected, make sure to attach the new wire to the old mounting brackets. There are two, so don't forget to mount both of them. If you noticed here, I forgot to mount the first bracket here. I did go back and put it in afterwards. Insert your new rivet into the hole and finally put the sensor back into its housing and tighten the 8mm bolt. Make sure it's nice and snug and not too tight. I also used some compressed air and sprayed the sensor hole. A lot of sand did come out of it, so that's just an extra step I did, which is not necessary. Make sure all the connections are tight before putting back the wheel. And there we go, all done. So that's how you replace the ABS wheel speed sensor on a Lincoln MKZ. I'm going to be doing the exact same thing on the other side. I will fast forward it. I'm going to be using the same method like I did before. Push the red tab from the other side instead of trying to squeeze it out. It saves you so much time and you don't have to risk breaking the clip. I would like to mention that I'm not a mechanic by no means, so if I could do this job, I'm sure you can as well. It saves you a lot of money instead of going to the mechanic shop to get this done. There we have it, folks. All done. I have no warning lights after changing out these sensors. I'm so happy about it. Before changing out the sensors, I would get warning lights pretty much every time I drive this vehicle, which was so annoying and scary. But finally, it's done and dealt with. Now it's time to take care of the valve cover leak on this MKZ. Hope you guys found this video helpful. Please share, like, comment, and subscribe for future content. See you all next time.